What's up, everybody? We are back for the first episode since the coronavirus has left my body and stopped forcing me to have gay thoughts. Has stopped making me have this never-ending urge to kill old people and fuck buttholes. It's all over now. And we're back. We're back with a brand new guest that you have never seen before, named Brandon Swenson.
Schwang. Hello.
Schwing. How's it going, Brandon?
Not too bad, man.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Right on.
Dad shit, you know.
Dad shit. Taking care of the kiddos.
Yeah.
Making the ladies take care of the kiddos while you go hang out with your friends who are infected with the gay.
Good thing I'm a alpha male and I won't catch that shit.
Yeah, you can't catch the gay.
Yeah.
Can't catch the gay unless you have already, I don't know. I'm not contagious anymore. Fuck you, Joe Biden. I did forget to start the audio though, which happens semi-frequently. But that's okay. You guys don't need the first minute intro on the audio. You guys already know we're here with Brandon Swenson. All right, audio started. Anyway, so I didn't plan this out. I don't know what we're gonna talk about.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
What you been doing lately? You not as much music stuff?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Well,
been watching a lot of Little Baby Bum. You know, it's some fucking animated show, just fucking kid songs, dude. Over and over. I feel like I'm
I thought you were just looking at baby bums.
No.
I was confused. I was like, I don't know if that's parenting.
No, I tend to. Only butts I look at is bee butts.
Bee butts.
Yeah.
Baby butts.
Bee butts. You never seen the bee butts?
No.
No? All right, so all it is just a series of bumblebees with their heads in flowers, and you can see their
Just
butts.
doing butt stuff?
Yeah. Doing butt stuff.
Just bees doing butt stuff. That's a plug.
Yes.
My podcast is better than your podcast. Supports bee butts. No, we don't. That sounds like some gay shit. So anyway,
Get the fuck out my face with that shit.
So, before you were a dad and constantly looking at baby butts, I know that you went on the road for a long time as a traveling musician. I
Yeah.
feel like that's maybe we could talk about that.
Let's just put it to terms. I was a fucking hobo.
Okay, you were a professional hobo.
Yes,
though.
yes.
You were a professional hobo.
That was cool, man. Like, I went up to Madison, Wisconsin, and we ended up staying with, like, 2 friends. Got a ride share all the way out to Colorado. And, like, this dude was so fucking sketched out, dude. Like, he had a nice-ass car. He had, like, the newest, like, Camaro or whatever. And he took pictures of us just to send to his wife.
Like naked pictures?
No.
Like he walked up and he was like, "Hey, you look like you just got out of high school. Can I take some naked pictures of you?" And then you were like, "Well, I mean, I don't know."
You ain't fuck out my face with that shit.
No,
Wow, that was not. That was three. That was 3 sound bites at the same. That joke didn't work.
But no, he was cool, I guess. But he was kind of sketchy because we were riding along and all he would sing is like pop songs, like straight girly fucking pop songs.
So you were hitchhiking with him?
Yeah, bro. And he looked just like Zach Galifianakis. High pitched voice, everything, dude. It was fucking weird. And he told me, he was like, "Hey, I need you to
Maybe it was Zach Galifianakis.
I hope so. But what really scared me though, he was like, "I need you to reach under my seat." I forgot something. I was like, all right. So I reach under there and I fucking pull out a clip. And he was like, "Yeah, I need to put that in my trunk." And then like, I heard a click and I was like, "Oh, yeah."
like a clip for his gun?
Yes, dude. Like fully loaded mag.
Like how badly prepared do you have to be be like, "Yeah, I'll pick up these hitchhikers, but oh wait, hey, hitchhiker, can you pass me my bullets?"
Yeah.
Like that's not doing a very good job of protecting anyone. Like, what if I was just like, "No, no, I will not pass you this bullets." What's he gonna do? Be like, "Get out of my car," and I'll be like, "No, I have the bullets." What are you gonna do?
Bro, he like saw the knife on my like boot and shit, and I was like, "It's for like food."
I'm gonna eat this knife.
You want me to like put it in my pack? You know? He's like, "No, I got a gun." No, I was like, "Okay, bud." Like,
well, I mean, this is America.
It is America.
It would almost be weirder if he didn't have a gun.
Yeah, yeah.
I travel with a gun.
Well, you're a dad, so
I mean, I'm also, whether my kid's in the car or not, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm more worried nowadays. Everybody's going crazy. Everybody's going broke.
True.
COVID regulations on top of, all the black people stuff and the rioting, I guess.
Yep.
No, I'm just kidding. Fucking whatever. Just all the things. You know what? Fucking.
Let's clap for that, you stupid bastard.
Yeah, fucking.
Black Lives Matter.
Remember that. Now, anyway, but seriously, though, in all seriousness, there's a lot of crazy shit that has been going on really since March until now that makes me think that you're stupid if you don't have a gun in your car.
Yeah, true.
If you can afford it and you don't have a gun in your car, you're an idiot. And I can tell you fucking one thing.
And you ain't black.
For sure.
But yeah, no, man, traveling was fun. I fucking played music on the streets, made money, got talked shit to a lot, but it was cool.
Dude, talk about some of that. Some of the best stories I think I remember back because you used to live here. Not everybody knows that.
Yeah.
This man used to live here in the room adjacent in that direction. No, wait, that direction.
Yeah.
That direction above that room. Where my son lives now, which is interesting. It's crazy how time flies. Time goes by.
Fucking A, dude. That was what, 2017?
Yeah, but I think some of the best stories I heard were in like Colorado way.
Oh yeah.
Where there's a lot of crazy hipsters and gutter punks out there doing their thing, I guess.
Yeah, living for free at the Pearl Street Mall in Boulder, Colorado. Slinging acid.
So you wanna I feel like most people that is an alien way to live.
Oh,
so
yeah.
would you like to? Why don't you walk us through like the normal day of a crust punk living at a mall in Boulder, Colorado?
All right, so like, I'd like wake up from the sidewalk, or if like the night before I didn't like pass out on the sidewalk, I'd like go. I would be in like a park area, nice and snuggled and secluded. But yeah, I'd wake up, go to Starbucks, fly a sign outside Starbucks saying I'm hungry.
God damn it!
And then get enough money for Starbucks, and then I get enough money for weed and acid, and cigarettes. Cigarettes were main priority. Because out there, dude, like pack American spirits were like $6.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, you can smoke in here. You just have to turn that thing on one.
Oh, nice. Sick.
Yep. See his ashtray up there and everything.
Awesome.
Yeah, we don't keep in the rest of the house. There's no smoking, but as long as the smoke eater's on, people can smoke in here because we want it to be comfortable for, I don't know who listens to this, but it seems to be that all of our listeners are returning regularly because all the fucking views are adding up. So we try to make an interesting show for you guys. Really appreciate y'all. We really do.
Turn this bitch on? Where's it at?
It's right there. You see that thing?
That thing?
Yeah, and then just put it to 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's pretty quiet on 1, so it doesn't affect us too much. It doesn't ruin the show for the audio people where they're like, "What's that fucking fan?"
Right. Hell yeah.
Not like when I used to forget to turn the dehumidifier off. We got like 3 episodes in the early days. And by early days, I mean in March when we started the podcast, where all you hear in the background is, well, we're sitting there trying to be like, you know what I think's a guy? When people want to take our guns away.
The awkward silence, all you hear is the fucking fan.
Because if people are talking, you can't even tell that it's going on. But then when people stop talking, it's like,
oh yeah.
You're like, God damn it. Like, I've heard professional podcasts, like Ari Shaffir has accidentally fucked up on a couple episodes of Skeptic Tank. And he'll bring it up in the intro, too. He'll be like, guys, I'm sorry. But, yeah, so for the first half of this, there's like a humming. It's not bad. I wouldn't publish it if I thought it was unlistable, but I'm sorry, guys. Like, so we pulled that a couple of times on this podcast,
Yeah, honestly, man.
The wrong kid died.
That's what we were looking for.
I'm actually like super surprised with all this. This is fucking awesome.
It took a long time to do.
I remember you just doing fucking like 2 or 3 like stand-up things at VFW.
Yeah, used to do stand-up a couple times a month at VFW, and we used to have our shitty wannabe experimental basement band
Yeah.
that everybody would get really into for like a month. They'd be like, you know what? Oh, fuck you, man. I'm gonna go do some other shit.
Bro, it was just so hard to get a drummer. You know what I mean?
For real.
A dedicated drummer.
Drummers and singers were the hardest ones.
Yeah.
And singers you can get past
Yeah.
because we can just kind of
Float in between
Yeah.
because you had 2 mics at the time.
But like, yeah, getting a drummer to stick with it is the hardest thing ever. Even if you have a drum set, I even went through I still have the drum set, and I still play it sometimes. Up until I got this fucking magical board
The right kid is gonna die tonight.
that you can use for fucking everything.
Hell yeah.
And but yeah, I mean these things are replacing drummers. You know why the technology on beat pads came as far as it did, as quick as it did? Because people were sick of dealing with fucking drummers who don't want to come to practice. Alright?
That and the Chinese predicted this COVID thing happening.
Yeah, so they were like, they need things to entertain themselves. I guess. Like, for real though, like.
Yeah, what you got? Let's show the world.
Well, I mean, it doesn't sound. Eventually, playing music will sound better. Right now, all the audio comes through this one mic, and I'm like this close to having a mic that will plug into my audio box, and then the sound. Then we'll start doing a lot of live music stuff. The only reason we don't do live music stuff right now is because of that.
Yeah.
But
I miss playing, dude. Honestly, just like jamming.
this is that one from the video where I was dancing around. We made this by accident with this when we were on acid. I took that one and because it's just a one track beat and
Yeah.
it's hard to throw shit over it, so I just kind of cut it up. So it just builds up, builds down. Trying to get some people in here who are better at like rapping and being lyricists, because I'm not good at that, and I would like to get better at it. But yeah, it pretty much just goes like that, builds up and builds down, and eventually I'm gonna take that and throw stuff over it. But it's kind of hard to do for me on screen as someone whose knowledge of music theory is pretty base.
Yeah.
So I'm learning though, because I'm learning how to match keys and stuff. And now that I'm getting better at that, when I get that keyboard in here, that's the point of having a full-size keyboard. So then when we throw it into Ableton, I can make those sounds whatever I want. So we can do bass, guitar, anything we want on the keyboard, and it'll be a full-size keyboard. So if you can't figure out what the key is, you can sit there and just fuck around. And then you just find where you want to play and you know, and just do whatever the hell you want. And we can do all types of cool shit. We're really close. Let me find my newest beat. Or I think it's new. Yeah, Saucy Beat new. I sit here and just fuck with sounds all day. Once I get the keyboard, it's gonna be so awesome because it'll be easier to bring people in here to do stuff. It's pretty much just that. But yeah, that's what's great. So even if like when we go to play live and stuff, I can just yeah, but you can play drums live. It's so easy to do.
Where's the clap?
The clap. So I'm just using this as the snare.
Okay.
So I don't think there's a clap. Yeah, because I put all these sounds I put all together myself. This is a custom board. I can grab you claps, but yeah.
I fucking suck at these things, man.
It takes a little while, but once you get good at it.
Hell yeah. This would be like the first thing I go to at Guitar Center. I just go straight into the back and fuck with these things. I'm pretty sure Guitar Center employees hated me.
But yeah, it's really fun though. But yeah, I put that together. That's a custom board. I mean, I bought a bunch of sound packs because I didn't go for any of the brand name shit where they tried. I was like, no. Facebook just kept advertising stuff to me, and finally they were like, Crust bangers, $20 for an insane amount of sounds and samples, and I was like, yeah, I'll take all of them. I don't even care what they are.
They knew you bought this. They're like,
well, it's because I was looking stuff up.
oh, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, I bought this online and then was looking up shit.
Yeah.
They've been trying to sell me tons of software. I'm gonna get an auto-tune thing, a specific auto-tune software separate from Ableton soon. And then I'll be able to take any sound file and sync it, and so I won't have to listen to people's voice like I did with that political one.
Yeah.
I won't have to make it work like that because I could have auto-tuned that in Ableton, and then I just didn't because I like the way it sounds without, because auto-tune sounds shitty.
Oh yeah.
But if I get that separate auto-tune software and just want to do it for spoof songs and stuff, that's gonna be sweet. We could sit here and make our own songs like "Body," and then take it, just put it in there and be like, "Body," robot. You know?
Hell yeah.
Fucking. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. It's been a lot of fun. Once I have this, because this is a USB mic, because I had that originally before I got this shit, because that shit came later, and then but yeah, once I get, I'm gonna get basically this. I'm probably gonna get the same microphone but XLR, either that or I'll get a little bit better one, and then that'll go straight in to that box, and then that box will do everything itself digitally. So then in OBS I can have all the sound will just go to the audio box. So then it'll just take everything and process everything itself.
Nice.
So that way, because I had it set up with this microphone on an episode a while back, which I apologize because it was a great episode with Alex Aceves, but the sound stuff for the video sucked because I had it set up that way, and it was recording the sound all the soundboard stuff into the thing, and then it was recording it on here too, because it wasn't.
So it was echo, really bad.
That's
echo.
why, because it wasn't processing it. It was processing them separately as two different sounds. So there's a learning curve with this shit, guys. It doesn't happen overnight, but I appreciate y'all sticking with us because we are getting better.
Man, I don't want no corona from going down.
Oh yeah, that's what you get corona from. All right. No, we're over the corona, everybody. CDC guidelines are passed.
That's why I'm here.
As of yesterday, actually. And everything's fine. That's why we're doing in-person stuff again. Still fully capable of doing Zoom stuff, though, and we'll still continue to do Zoom stuff. So if you want to be on the podcast, contact us at mypodcastisbetter@gmail.com, or just leave a snarky YouTube comment, and we'll eventually get around to you. But it works better if you directly email us. All right, so now we'll get back to, I guess we weren't really talking about much, but...
No. Is this your first time having an active viewer on your show?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so actually that's how kind of, well, I mean, we ended up hanging out today for unrelated reasons, but I remember seeing you commenting wanting to be on the show a while ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is the first time we've had somebody who views and watches the show come on. I mean, we've known each other for a while, but we want some randoms too, goddammit.
Hell yeah. That's sick. I like that beat.
Really?
That's vibing.
It's like my least favorite one just because it's, I did that just because it's obnoxious for the fucking Corona shit. Because, I made it by accident when I was waiting for Kane to come in for an episode. And I haven't added those parts yet. But yeah, that's the Can't Give Up song, because coronavirus isn't going to kill us, everybody.
That was groovy, man. You know, those Euro fucking people would love that.
Yeah, hopefully they do eventually, because it will be online eventually in something besides a podcast episode of me shaking my titties, because it was we did the same thing in fucking Kane's episode. I was like, can't give it up. I was posting the shirt up. Well, I had coronavirus, started dancing around. That was when I was at the ass end of being sick. I was still in self-quarantine, but it was the ass end of quarantine. And then, what else we got? Do we have anything else? New nigga shit nigga? Let's see what that is. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to save that. God, those sounds are turned up. Nigga shit. I don't think that was done yet. I think that's like a single beat. Yeah, because that's supposed to be intro to it. And I just don't have it done yet. Yeah. I think it goes into whatever this is. Yeah, because then there's some extra sounds in there to build it up. And then it'll go straight from that into sequence one. I just gotta have it. I had to put it into the live mixer and cut it up right. Because basically what you do is you go in. That's why this digital shit, it's not just for hip hop stuff, but I like beats like that. That's why all the beats, like, the sounds are less important to me than just like the pickup part of the beat.
Yeah.
Like, Arrow really started getting me into like, that's why a lot of the shit I've been listening to now is like weird dubstep and EDM stuff. Because like I wasn't into it for the longest time, and then I've been hanging out with Arrow, and I went to a couple of raves with him, and I was like, this shit is amazing. Just tripping my balls off and having too much fun. And I was like,
heavily influenced on the LSD.
Yeah, oh yeah, heavily influenced by the love of LSD. Did you notice the ode to LSD in the background, right? I remember sending it to you. The Drug Users Bible and the 1943 are both actually blotter sheets that I found online, and the 1943 one is a reference to Bicycle Day.
Oh,
because 1943 is the year that Albert Hoffman discovered our amazing spirit chemical, or synthesized it, I should say.
Hell yeah!
Thanks, Albert. We appreciate it. If you don't appreciate it, oh god damn it!
Oh man,
it's all out of whack now, isn't it? Oh, that's what I wanted. Wait. Why is that in there? It doesn't belong in there. Alright, I'm going back to the soundboard. Fuck y'all. One day, you know what? Fuck you, Dad. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a DJ.
oh god,
And I'm gay now. Yeah!
oh yeah.
Alright, we're going back to the soundboard now. We'll continue a podcast. So you beg for money outside of Starbucks.
Yeah. Fucking, I would beg for money outside Starbucks, make enough money for like one of those delicious. What was it? It was a fucking mocha, fucking some frappuccino bullshit mocha cookie crumble, dude. And so,
dude, you're making being homeless sound like
it's a luxury, honestly.
like
dude.
a vacation where
Yeah.
it's like I didn't have to work. I would just beg for a coffee,
Pretty much,
and
man.
then I would beg for weed, and then I would play my guitar.
Yeah. You don't have a roof over your head, but most of those motherfuckers are like, oh, bro, fucking, I'm a nomad, you know. So like,
I mean, I don't mind sleeping outside if it's not that cold.
right, exactly.
Like, so I'm guessing you wouldn't stay in Colorado in the winter, or do you?
I was there towards the end of winter, and then it started getting nice outside.
Okay.
And then I hoofed it through Wyoming, and then we hit Idaho. Then we hit Utah. Utah was lit. Utah was awesome because, like, we went to the Rainbow Nationals, bunch of fucking hippies, and, like, we're like this bunch of crust punk kids like hanging out with hippies and shit. They hated us.
I want a non-gay explanation.
That is not the one that.
No, actually, jazz is like the new coke.
I forgot to reset it when I switched the song. That's what I meant to say. Okay, keep going.
But yeah, no, like the first night we got to that little fucking hippie like festival bullshit, like some chick was like honking her horn and shit. Bunch of crusties just like swarmed around her car and started bashing her windows in. Well, she fucking pulls out a machete and she fucking hacks one of the locals in the fucking like trap right here.
What?
Yeah, bro.
The fuck?
And then she fucking went on like the run and like fucking cops were looking for her and shit. And we're like, yeah, we gotta go up further in the mountain. So we like walked further in the mountain, ended up camping with a bunch of light Nazis. They're like all like
Light
singing,
Nazis?
yeah, dude, like singing bowls to your fucking face.
What the fuck?
We cooked bacon in their fucking kitchen and they got pissed, dude. Like,
That's wild.
oh, dude. Well, we segregated ourselves. We were inside, you know, the whole surrounding. We were in the middle, and we called ourselves Inner City Pressure. We had a big ass sign that said ICP, Inner City Pressure.
God damn. That is so. Did you guys do that as an on-purpose spoof?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
please tell me you didn't just do that and then go, "Oh, damn, we're fags."
I felt
But
exiled, man.
we can't change it now, bro.
Exactly.
We
dude.
put all this thought into it and shit.
We felt like a bunch of juggalos at a fucking like heavy metal show. Like nobody wants to hang out.
That's
with
not a
juggalos.
good way to feel at a heavy metal show. Dude, because I went through the Juggalo phase too, and I'm really glad I grew out of it.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
for real. Like, because I know people who are still into that shit.
Oh yeah,
Who
dude.
still have all their shirts and shit, like, man, I love ICP. Like, bro, if you've been to an ICP show and, like, enjoyed it, you're immune to coronavirus.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh,
just
yeah.
the smell alone.
Yeah, it's a bunch of motherfuckers not wearing socks and
Oh.
Velcro shoes.
It's disgusting.
Don't know the power
That's gross.
of the dark side.
Disgusting.
But yeah, no, like Utah was lit in the mountains because there was a lot of LSD,
Oh, I
a
bet.
lot of fucking LSD, and like so there's like something called trade circle. Basically, you go and trade shit, and I fucking traded a poncho for like some like bunch of weed.
I love
And-
that's so hippie. That's so hippie. There's just a trade circle.
Yeah.
You're just in a fucking homeless commune.
It was awesome.
That's pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie. I could totally live like that for a little while.
Yeah, for a little bit, and then it gets old.
Yeah, I don't feel like you can do that forever.
There's only so many Weezer songs you can play for money.
Before you're like, God damn it, this
Yeah.
is not a good way to live.
Fucking A. But like, yeah, I traded a poncho for like weed and like LSD, and I got a Game Boy out of it too, which was cool. So I'm like in the mountains playing Game Boy and tripping balls on LSD.
I mean, this sounds fun for a while.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. So, sometimes it's hard though, because like, you gotta fucking get point A to point B.
Oh yeah,
But-
I mean, you're on foot,
Yeah.
traveling with, I'm assuming, a backpack and a guitar,
Yeah,
basically, right?
hypothetically, I got a warrant out for my arrest in Boulder County.
You
Trespassing.
shouldn't hit that on a video that's going up on the internet.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetical. Right. These aren't real things.
Yeah, no.
I mean, fucking, if you look into it.
And you ain't black.
But yeah, man.
Yeah.
I was a raging alcoholic then though. I was drinking
Yeah.
a lot, doing a lot of drugs. I remember one time I was sitting outside a Cheesecake Factory begging for food, man, playing my guitar, and I get up and get ready for the night and like go walk somewhere. I got a 40 in my pack, and I put my pack on, the fucking 40 busts over my head. And I go into Cheesecake Factory soaked in beer. Like, hey, can I use a broom? Like, I spilled like beer out here, and I just ended up leaving. I couldn't sleep that night because I had a concussion. So I didn't go to the hospital.
God damn it.
There's something you need to know about me. I'm a bit retarded, so.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's cool. Still fucking doing the hippie things seemed like it'd be cool for a while.
Yeah, it's cool.
Outside of that, that sounds like that was your own fault though, just smashing 40.
Oh,
over
yeah.
here.
Well,
Not everybody'd have to have that experience.
I didn't feel the pain because I took 4 hits of acid. Because I complimented this man on his taco truck, and he gave me 4 hits of ass.
That's awesome.
Dude, I was like, you have the best tacos in this mall strip, bro.
And he's like, here's some drugs.
Yeah, he was like, I'll be right back. I was like, all right. And like 20 minutes later, acid. So, yeah.
See, hippies are cool, and hippies are also. Oh man,
There's good and bad.
it's one of those things where, dude, Duncan Trussell said it best on. I don't remember which podcast I was listening to about it, because every time he's on something, I just download it immediately. But he said it the best, where he was like, "Man, I don't want to have to," because he's got to move out of LA just like everybody else because it's a shithole right now. And he's like, "I don't want to say like." I gotta leave LA because fuck that stupid hippie leftist bullshit. And it's funny because he's such a crazy hippie, but then he pauses for a second and he goes, but fuck that stupid leftist hippie bullshit. Goddamn letting homeless people just shit in the streets and not taking care of everybody and hiking up taxes on people that actually own land. He's like, it's not working, you're done. Like, he's like, fuck this bullshit, god damn it.
I love Oregon. I love, like, the whole Pacific Northwest, but I cannot go to Portland. No fucking way. There's so many crusties there, dude. I'm surprised the town doesn't fucking smell like shit. And PBR. Like, honestly. Like, I can't, like, hang out with those type of crowd anymore, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's just, there's a line, you know? I mean, I probably drink more than I should, but I'm also, like, responsible about it, you know? Like,
yeah, exactly.
I mean, there's a line. Like, there's people who, like to have fun and also like understand how like society works, and then there's people who have just like thrown away all like logical reasoning.
Yeah,
and, like,
I want to live the party life 24/7,
all
even
the
if I'm
time.
homeless.
Yeah, like I could not stop drinking PBRs long enough to get a job if I didn't have a house. It's like a specific lane of people, and they exist.
Oh yeah,
They for sure exist.
Yeah, just go to Mary's place, you'll find them.
Oh, they're there.
Yeah,
Hey,
they
bro,
are.
can I stay on your couch tonight?
Yeah, can I borrow a pack of cigarettes?
Can I borrow a pack of cigarettes? I spent all my money on beer. But they have $8.
Right.
They're just trying to figure out if they can get you to buy them the cigarettes, because then they can spend that $8 on beer.
Yeah, they want 8 more hams.
But if you don't spend, if you don't give them the $8, they'll just spend that $8 on cigarettes.
Yeah.
And then they'll try to bum some beers off people.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Punk politics.
That's all, yeah, it's not even, it's, oh my god, that's the best name for it, punk politics. It's fucking like, yeah, we're gonna take down the man, but we're really not gonna do anything for anyone.
See, the thing is why these people are communists. Because they wake up, they got $3, right?
Yeah.
They ask everybody in the house, hey, you got pitch on a handle?
Yeah.
That's how it works. Everybody contributes. Everybody gets something.
Yeah, and that's why they're fucking, dude, it's so stupid because they act like, bro, we know how shit works. I mean, this is obviously how things work. It's like, no, like, so there's a level of that applies to anything when there's a project, you know? So it's like, yes, we will all contribute to this project to make it happen. But like, when it comes to like, anything, like as far as like things working, there is no system that works that doesn't have that doesn't require you to do a service and then get paid in some form of capital.
Right.
There's no system that doesn't work that way. Because like that, where did you get the $3 in the first place? Like if you had to ask someone to give it to you, eventually somebody worked for that money. Like even if they gave you $1, like, and they're nice, that's because it's human nature to be nice. That person still worked for that fucking $1.
Well, if it works with bags of Franzia, then it might work with the government, apparently. Fucking hell.
That's pretty good for sure. Oh.
The wrong kid died.
I will say, though, the punks do make great music.
Oh yeah, well that's the other thing too, because now we can get back to like what's cool about punk rock.
Yeah.
Is like, yeah, like dude, there's so much good. I mean, all the way to the lowest of the low, to the fucking homeless, crust punk garbage people that you would never want to hang out with, but make amazing music.
Oh, yeah.
All the way to the like douchey pop punk. There's
Yeah.
just so much good music. It's such a wide genre, especially if you start getting into like ska influence and
Oh, yeah.
fucking. Oh, dude, there's so much music.
Like that Knocked Loose band that I showed you, they're actually like hardcore. They're hardcore punk.
Yeah, yeah.
New age hardcore punk.
I can see that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never heard of them. That'd be pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of people call it like metalcore, but I don't fucking see it.
No, it's,
You know?
it's not heavy enough.
Yeah, well, it's heavy, but the technical shit with metalcore. It's like different
Yeah.
chord structures and like
It's just not.
individual.
It's not that kind of heavy.
Right.
Yeah. The thing is music is so vast now
Yeah.
that there's no just like this is this and you know whatever. Like, yeah. I mean.
There's.
I don't even know what. Some days I have to like kind of decide like what I think heavy is now.
Right.
Just
right.
because there's so much like are you gonna be one of those douchebags who's walking around like if it's not deathcore, if it's not fucking dying fetus, bro, or if it's not at least Whitechapel, bro.
That's how we were in high school.
Oh yeah. Or like bro, there's this band called Infant Annihilator,
Yeah,
and if you don't know who they are, you don't even like heavy music, bro.
There's still people like that though.
So many.
They didn't grow up.
So many. Who just never were like, maybe there's other ways to play music.
Yeah, there's a term for that now. It's called gatekeeping.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was just being douche.
Oh, well, yeah, basically. But yeah, dude, fuck. Honestly, the heaviest thing that I heard ever, I think personally, is like something with a lot of feedback, and then it just like fast as fuck power chords. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like there's so much heaviness to like raw, actual recorded shit that's not in the studio.
It sucks that we can't listen to music or like show examples because we'll get flagged for it.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
like we could totally be like playing music right now and we'd be like, this is what we're talking about, but then they'd be like, you can't do that.
Well, how do those fucking reviewers do it?
So if you copyright the shit in the comments, they're supposed to let you do it. But they flag Wiener every fucking time. I don't know if he's just not doing it right.
He's got to put it in the bio.
Yeah.
And yeah.
But I don't know if he's just not doing it right or what. But like he keeps getting flagged.
Weird.
So I just don't. I keep just being like, yeah, I'm not gonna do it because I want to get flagged.
Yeah. You want that YouTube shit.
I just want it to be out there.
Yeah.
Even if I'm not getting views, I want people to be able to view it. Or else, like, yeah, if it keeps getting pulled, I'm like, whatever. I can make my own music, which is what I've been doing off and on.
I get that, you know.
Like I said, once this mic is set up into the audio box, I'm gonna be doing all types of live music stuff.
Oh, okay.
Because all this, like, basically, they'll hear what we hear. It's just it'll depend on their speaker quality, you know, because it'll go directly. You know how I was just explaining to you how I was recording twice on.
Yeah.
Once, like I said, once it's set up like that, I'll have this on always for the podcast because it's the soundboard. Because like
The right kid is gonna die tonight.
I just have way too much fun with it, you know, fucking.
Oh, Greg's gonna pick himself out a nice wedding dress.
Like even if I do hit the wrong one in a conversation, I don't give a fuck. Because like, if I forget what I'm saying, I always got.
What do you think candy is made out of?
Never mind. That's not.
That's
just,
What the fuck?
It's just rambling. Yeah, there's so much Bill Cosby on here, I kind of forget which spots they're in. That's why if I'm on side B, I'm like, oh, that's not the one I wanted. That is fucking very, you know, that's... And the problem is I need to just pull...
Black Lives Matter.
...off the soundboard.
Yeah.
Because it's in the wrong spots. Like, it's between...
Boogeyman was the pokey of the man in the thing where the guy comes out of the feet and he makes the fall.
And this one...
What do you think candy is made out of?
So I try to hit those all the time, and I'll accidentally hit Black Lives Matter, and it derails every conversation. Because I only need it, like, every once in a while, and it ends up in every episode.
Jesus Christ. Oh, fucking hell.
But...
I think you have way too much fun with this.
Oh, I love it so much.
Oh, man. Imagine making punk with that.
Oh, you can.
Yeah.
Doop-a.
Exactly.
What?
Some one-man ska. There you go.
I'd be like...
Just clap for that, you stupid bastard.
I can't believe he fucking said that shit,
Dude, I've been. Those are the only one. I only grabbed that one,
And you ain't black.
because we can. Oh man, that is just a joke I've been making for so long. Every time I'm just like, "This is your favorite podcast."
And you ain't black.
Like at the end of every episode. But yeah, dude, so many. He fucking. There's videos of him yelling in the face of union.
Oh yeah,
workers.
I saw that shit.
He fucking. He's so bad. He's such a piece of shit. I brought it up to fucking a dude the other day where I was like, I would be happy if you could just admit that he's a piece of shit.
Right.
I was like, if you would just admit it and just be like, and stop pretending like you're saving the world by voting for him. That's the thing that pisses me off. Like, Trump, I'm not a huge fan of Trump,
Yeah.
but if I had to pick, I'd vote for him because he's at least going to keep industry going. He's going to keep the country open. He's not going to let everybody go bankrupt.
Right.
Now, the only thing we could do, because that's the thing, they keep just taking it out on small businesses and bars and restaurants and stuff. And the thing is, that, and we know now that it's not that dangerous. Now, if we were dealing with something that, like, dude, I was sick for a couple of days, basically, and then I just had to be quarantined so I don't spread it. I was only actually sick for 3 days.
Yeah.
And even now, like, the only thing is, like, with your smell and taste, I've noticed, like, my taste is completely normal again. If it wasn't, I wouldn't take the time to cook anything.
Right.
But my smell, it's there, but it's still a little not quite all the way there.
Mhm.
But the problem is I'm also congested because of the season. It's
Yeah.
just now getting cold. Fucking allergies are just now kind of kicking off. And it's like, I can't smell it at 100% this time of year anyway. So I'm just going to assume I'm fine.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know. Like, yeah, that's what I'm still seeing a doctor and stuff just to make sure. I was like, I don't know, check my lungs out because I got insurance. But other than that, it's like, if I didn't have insurance, I would just be like, I'm good, dog. Like, I'd be like, I'm totally fine. I feel fine. I'm drinking beers, been smoking wax the whole time I had it. Anything that I can fucking just do dabs and eat wonton soup and get rid of in 3 days is not worth shutting the world down for. I'm sorry, but that's just logical.
Oh man, when it comes down to it, Biden's a pedophile
Yeah.
and COVID's gay.
Yeah. And COVID turns you gay.
Yeah.
All right. COVID turns people gay. That's why we got to keep the children away from the COVID. All right. Because then we're not going to have them. You know what?
Keep children away from Biden.
Let's clap for that, you stupid bastard.
Yeah. Keep the children away from Biden. You know what? Just pay more attention to your kids in general, for the love of Christ.
Honestly, take the phones out of their fucking faces.
Yeah.
God damn.
Unless they're autistic, then just let them hold on to the tablet. Because if
Right.
you don't, they scream.
They'll start slapping you and shit.
Yeah. They get better with age. It is a comfort thing for him, though.
Yeah.
Because at first, like, when I first got him, I was like, God, he's always on a tablet. It's pissing me off. And then after a while, I noticed, like, when we're at home, because now if we're out in public, he doesn't, like, beg for it. You know, he'll do stuff. But when we're at home, if he doesn't have his tablet, he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because, like, it's, like, his comfort thing. He's like, did I do something wrong? So, like, if he doesn't do anything wrong, I'm like, of course you can have your tablet. Because I'm not going to, like, punish you for no reason. Especially when we can't necessarily communicate it.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't want you to think you did something wrong when you didn't do anything wrong.
Right.
Then when he does something wrong, I'm like, give me that tablet, you little bitch. And he sits there for like 20 minutes. He's like, bah, 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 bah. And I'm like, fucking.
The wrong kid died.
And then he gets over it. You know? So I'm like,
The right kid is gonna die tonight.
No, Daddy, no!
oh, that's what I need. I need that soundbite. I definitely need that. I need both of them where it'd be like, did you swear at a lady? You cussed in front of a lady and then just, no, Daddy, no. I just need those two sound bites.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Oh, those
What
are the
was
fucking-
that? Mr. Deeds?
Yeah, Mr. Deeds. Oh, best fucking movie, dude. I love that shit.
Oh, man. So I was on the punk Facebook groups, and fucking someone was talking shit about Trump, whatever. You know, I was in on it too. But then I started talking shit about Biden, and it was fucking game over, bro. He was like, oh, Biden's not a pedophile. You got proof? And I saw him a video, like a compilation.
Oh,
of
just
him
him sniffing people.
Sniffing people,
Weird.
and like him putting his like hand on some like toddler's fucking like chest.
You know
and
what? You
shit.
know what? Fucking Marcos told me just one day when we were talking about it in an open mic. I'm sorry to just throw you under. He doesn't watch these. I don't have to. But yeah, fucking. he told me one day, he was like, well, that's kind of normal for older guys. They just, you know, and I was like, what?
I'm not gonna start sniffing people.
He's like, that's actually kind of common. And I was like, no, it's
No.
not. It's not. Not like that.
I sniff my old lady's hair. That's about it.
And like, even if it is, it shouldn't be.
Right.
Like, they don't like it.
No.
They clearly don't like it. You can see the look on their faces where they're like, this is bad touch. Bad touch.
You know, all right, so
You ain't black. And you ain't black.
you know the person that like replied to that video. You know what they said?
Huh.
They said, just because they throw ominous music over the clips doesn't mean he's a pedophile. Because it was like some horror movie suspense shit.
No, I had someone who told me, they were like, there's no proof of him being a pedophile. And I was like, okay, but there's clear proof of sexual misconduct.
Right.
Because I sent him all those pictures, and he's like, not a single one of those pictures is him being a pedophile. And I was like, no, but this is clear sexual misconduct. So I was like, okay, fine, he's not a pedophile. But I still don't want him to be my president.
Right.
Because then they brought up Trump being racist. And then I was like, oh, this is great. Because I already have the sound bites of Joe Biden being racist because I made a whole song about it.
I mean,
So I sent him a bunch of shit from that, and they were like, they have nothing to say at that point.
Yeah.
You know what they do? Then they just start attacking libertarian shit because I'm libertarian. So then what they do is they jump on, they go, I'm sorry, who's Joe Jorgensen again? And I'm like, oh, that's real mature.
oh yeah,
That's real mature. Because like at first I feel like I'm being immature for arguing with them at all because I make tons of jokes where I'm just like, you know what, if you don't agree with
And
me,
you ain't black.
and just fucking dumb shit, and I'm just like,
Let's clap for that, you stupid bastard.
and whatever.
The wrong kid died.
But they yeah, that's their go-to though. That's what they'll do because they know that there's nothing they can say that'll make them right in that moment.
Right.
So now they just have to figure out how to discredit me and make me wrong.
Exactly.
And that's what liberals always do. That's what communists especially do.
Oh, yeah.
Because their fucking logic and philosophy is so flawed. It's just completely flawed from the
they're
ground up.
fascists at that point.
Yeah, and the thing is they argue the difference between like communists and because communists hate fascists and blah blah blah, but like you're all the same fucking people.
Right.
They basically just say communists aren't like race because there's no genocide, you know. But the thing is they killed thousands and thousands and thousands of their own people. Communists are so stupid they run at bullets, dude. Like, you don't remember the fucking ant tactic in World War II? Like, that was Russia's battle plan. When Germany invaded, it was the ant tactic, and the whole battle plan was just like, we send the people in, they get shot.
Yep.
And then and eventually they either run out of bullets or we run out of people.
Sounds like a cult. Honestly.
Yeah,
Some Jonestown shit.
It's pretty fucking crazy. And look at China, for fuck's sakes.
Oh yeah.
Would you want to live in China?
No.
No! And then I had people trying to pull shit out of their ass about like environment regulations and talking about communism, and I was like, do you have any idea how bad it is in China?
It's bad. You can't speak. Like,
Not even just that, but environment regulations.
Oh, yeah.
even. People buy canned oxygen on the black
Yeah.
market. That's how bad it is in China.
Yep.
Like, and I mean, they encourage you to smoke because there's too many people. They throw human lives away like nothing because the working conditions are shit everywhere.
oh yeah.
Like, manufacturing is literally just, we do it from Mother China
Yeah.
or Father
There's a
China
reason why
or
there's
whatever.
nets around buildings sometimes. You know
That's
what I mean?
that's in Japan too. Well, that's mostly Japan.
Is it
in
Japan?
Yeah, because in China they'll just let you die.
Oh, okay.
They don't
Oh,
care if
yeah.
you die in China. They have too many people. In Japan, the
thought it was a
suicide
legal
rate
thing.
the suicide rate is like, I think the highest in Japan than it is anywhere in the world. But in manufacturing places in Japan, they actually do put nets outside.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That we'll actually look it up just to make
Yeah,
sure. But I'm like 99% sure that is happening. That's a Japan thing. Nets outside of, I believe it's the Apple factories as well that I'm thinking of in Japan. Apple's Forbidden City. You know, Foxconn, there's a good chance because you've heard of the suicides in 2010. And this came out in 2017. Yeah, this is what they're referring to. This is Apple. This is where your iPhones and stuff come. But your everything comes from this, though.
Yeah.
It's not just iPhones, but.
Right.
Oh, no, these are Chinese. Oh, wait, no, wait. It might be the best known factory in the world. It might also be the most secretive and sealed off. Security guards man each of the entry points. Employees can't get in without swiping an ID card. Drivers entering with delivery trucks are subject to fingerprint scans. A router journalist was once dragged out of a car and beaten for taking photos from outside the factory walls.
Holy shit.
The warning signs outside. This factory area is legally established with state approval. Unauthorized trespassing is prohibited. Offenders will be sent to police for prosecution. Are more aggressive than those outside many Chinese military compounds. So-called deep inside Foxconn City. And it says by hand in China. Okay, so let me see where Foxconn City is. I'm pretty sure it's China. Foxconn factory location. Shenzhen.
That's some Chinese.
Yeah. Okay, so that is in China. I always get confused because Japan has a ridiculously high suicide rate.
They got a forest dedicated to it. Like,
yeah.
that shit's crazy too.
But yeah, so you were right though. Yeah, this is in China. Foxconn is confusing the hell out of Wisconsin. What the hell?
We stumbling on some shit.
Actually, well, this one is like share what life is like in Factory Town. See, they've gotten word out of there. But yeah, it is China though. Damn. Which makes sense. But yeah, that's the thing though. When you get into like they say that like with communism they're trying to eliminate the hate and the classes and stuff, but communism creates the classes.
Yeah.
Like that's where they let shit like this happen because fucking they're like these things have to happen for them to like make money or whatever, and like basically that's how China beats the world in the industry because China values human life less than anyone in the world. That's where coronavirus came from, by the way. And now someone's probably going to find that, and they're going to be like, "Oh, they're hating on China." Yeah, fuck the nation of China. Like, I'm not to be confused with, like, your Chinese Americans. I'm talking about people from China. Like, people who move here from China clearly don't like fucking China.
Right,
Like,
because they moved here.
Yeah, that's why they're here. So, yeah, don't take it out on them. But anyway, Wisconsin, there's a plant.
Oh.
Ooh. Foxconn.
Some weird shit that we're stumbling into, man.
A barrage of new projects in Wisconsin.
Oh, wow.
Officials with the Taiwanese tech manufacturing giant began popping up in all corners of the state and announcing new projects. It had been almost a year since Governor Scott Walker offered the company a subsidy package, $4.5 billion. And he was in the midst of a re-election campaign, so that's dirty politics. He's also a Republican, which that's not surprising.
Yeah.
That's a re-election campaign, Foxconn, which had just confirmed that it would build a far smaller factory than it had initially promised. Okay, so they're building so they built a factory in the U.S. $1 million gift. Okay, yeah, they've been buttering up. So that's real. Yeah, so they're building a factory in Wisconsin. When did this come out? 2019, April. Yeah. So it might be built by now, but oh, no, work at the factory came to a halt and Foxconn officials began to publicly waffle about their plans. Said that the company wouldn't build a factory. Simply described as a factory. They said what Foxconn is building cannot be simply described as a factory. Then after a call with Trump, the Foxconn would build a Oh, fuck. Yeah, see, they're trying to get away with fucking shit up in Wisconsin so that they don't have to follow regulations. Yeah. But they're not going to get away with it, like, to the extent they do in China because, obviously, we're not a fucking communist regime. That place, I would not set foot in that place unless it's unionized.
Yep.
For sure. Yeah, that's disgusting. I'm going to get out of that because I don't want to talk more about it. Because I really don't want to see what life is like in the factory town because this is the one in China, and now they're
probably
trying
some depressing ass shit.
But yeah, so according to that article, they're building one in. But yeah, that's where they have the suicide nets outside the factory.
Look how depressing that looks.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's inside the city, I believe. We visited the iPhone city where half of the world's iPhones are made. Half of the world's iPhones are made at a sprawling Foxconn factory complex in Zhengzhou, China. Factory run by the Taiwanese electronics manufacturer Foxconn employs about 350,000 people and produces about half of the world's iPhones.
Holy shit.
In the busy summer months before the fall release, a new iPhone in the factory produces 500,000 phones a day, or up to 350 a minute. That's insane. We can't make cars that fast. Jesus.
No.
We produce 650 cars in a day if we run optimum. The Foxconn Tsingtao Science Park is actually more than 20 miles outside downtown Tsingtao. But with a workforce rivaling that of many U.S. cities, the factory has sprouted what residents have dubbed iPhone City. There, factory workers live in dorms in 10 or 12-story buildings, while a migrating workforce sets up shop below to make a living, cooking food, offering massages. Okay. So yeah, it's literally a city. These places aren't like cities, though. The senior principal says, they are cities. Okay, yeah, so they're literally cities. And there's 12 of them in China.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, so there's 12 crazy fucking factory cities in China where people literally try to kill themselves every day because they're sent there just to be forced. They're basically forced labor camps is basically what they are. And that's where you're... It's not just iPhones. They call them iPhone City, though, because... That is where, like they just said, literally half of the world's iPhones come from these Foxconn factories. But they make a lot of other stuff, too. I mean, I'm sure they make everything, really.
Oh, yeah.
They're the country's largest private employer in China.
Should be illegal.
Foxconn has faced accusations of labor abuses, poor working conditions, and harsh penalties for workers who make mistakes. There was a wave of suicides. See, that's when we saw those in 2010, 2011. See, that's why it says Apple and Foxconn made changes at the factories. But, yeah, no, they're still terrible.
That's crazy.
All right, we're going to get out of this because that's depressing.
Some dark-ass shit, bro.
I mean, I don't have an iPhone. Do you have an iPhone? Do you have an iPhone?
No.
Good. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure...
I'm about to get one.
You're killing so many Chinamen.
Ah, man. Hypocritical.
Well, it's the same thing. So, coronavirus, which is... I've been reading a lot about SARS, about SARS-CoV-1, basically. It wasn't labeled that. It was just labeled SARS-CoV. But SARS. Mm-hmm. So, SARS first emerged in 2003 in China. And that probably did come from, like, how they were talking about wet markets and stuff and shit like that. That is probably where SARS originally came from. But SARS was quickly contained. It did make it to North America. It made it to South America, I think. It made it pretty far. But they managed to contain the first wave of SARS, 2003. And SARS has not made it out of it. So that is actually where, so I was looking at, like, the inspiration for that South Park episode from way back. Remember where they rub the Chinese people on the blankets, the Native Americans, and give them... Yeah, so that's where the inspiration for that comes from. And that's why it was so stupid, because SARS... is this. That's what it is. It's like, that's why they made that, that's why I like that part where Randy's like, stand, like, only 99.98% of you are going to survive. Like that meme, but like in the show, he's like, yeah, there's only a 99% chance I'll be fine. Like, and he says that, he's like, it's up to you now, Stan. And they give everybody chicken noodle soup and blankets, and then they fucking recover. That's exactly that's what we're doing right now, except for it's 2020, so they don't handle shit like that anymore. So anyway, what I'm getting at, though, is since 2003, SARS has made it out of a laboratory, I believe, like 3 times in China. Because there's only certain places in the world where, like smallpox. The only place where smallpox still exists are in 2 different laboratories. There's one here in the U.S., and then there's one, I don't remember where. It's somewhere, I want to say in Europe. I don't remember. I could look it up. Smallpox lab. But yeah, because we eradicated smallpox way back when. And smallpox in lab 2020. I'll just... stored in there's a Russian lab, and smallpox samples are stored in a Russian lab. That saw an explosion. When did that happen? Oh, that was in 2019. There's one of 2 known places that store live samples of the virus, and I believe the other one is in the U.S. I'll switch that over just so the viewers can see it.
Bro, there was like a country that fucking just had like a huge ass fucking explosion near the bay, and like nobody's talking about it anymore.
Yeah, but see, so
There's no relief, anything, nothing.
I don't even know what you're talking about. That's how I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh fuck! What fucking country was it, dude? I completely forgot. Who's called?
Probably a private number. Oh, should I answer it for the podcast? Hello? Yeah. Pretty good.
Why the fuck would they call a private number? Here, let's try and find this real fast. Explosion? Is it Beirut? Is it Beirut? No, it's Lebanon. There it is. Oh, yeah, Beirut, yeah. Let's see. Can we play this? Is that possible? Can I play another YouTube video? I don't want to get copyright infringement here. There it is. Jesus. That's crazy. Yeah, it was like, it happened. You never heard any relief coming to him. All I saw was like videos on TikTok. And
I was hoping that was going to be like a solicitor we could fuck with, and instead, now my stupid fucking coronavirus.
Yeah, this is the fucking explosion in Beirut.
Beirut?
Yeah, bro.
Where's Beirut?
Lebanon. But like, so this happened, you know, and I didn't see anything after it was on the news and shit. Actually, I
can hear you out there. I just need a beer.
Yeah, I didn't even see it on the news. I saw it on TikTok.
What?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and there was nothing. There was no rescues coming in that I've heard of. Like, it was just people posting videos on TikTok of the streets, and like, you just saw dead bodies in the streets. Like, it was fucking brutal, my guy.
Insane, dude.
Yeah.
See, I don't go on TikTok, so
Like,
talk more about it. I'm almost done.
yeah. Let's see. Can I play YouTube videos of the explosion? Would that be against the guidelines? It's a 41-second video. Because it's fucking insane, my guy. There's like multiple angles that you can see it from.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we were just looking at the images. I'm not sure if we're allowed to. We might be allowed.
We should be able to.
Let me see. Footage. That's the YouTube video, so that shouldn't matter.
Right. We're promoting YouTube.
Yeah, all right. We'll give it a shot. Cause news shit don't matter. That shit's so.
Right.
We're not even stealing the clip.
Oh shit. Fucking mushroom cloud.
That's wild.
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
Nobody's. That's got to be like.
You didn't hear about this?
Not at all. I didn't even. Yeah, I haven't heard about it in the news or anything.
It's a conspiracy. Because, like, honestly, there was people talking. Well, there was a like a Russian ship or something like that was docked there for like years. I don't know. It was weird. It contained some chemicals. I don't know. I didn't get deep into the fucking thing. I browsed a little bit, you know. But yeah, that shit's wild, man. I'm surprised you didn't hear about that.
No, that's pretty crazy. Well, see, I don't keep up on everything. A lot of world news is lost on me because I don't watch any world news. So I really, a lot of times I find out about shit through like social media, and then I research it and go to other news platforms.
Okay, yeah.
And so the thing is, if it doesn't make it into, I mean, not just Facebook, but if it doesn't make it into my search things, even like my Buzz News shit and stuff, if it doesn't make it in there, I don't know to research it. And I heard nothing about that.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Yeah, that was. I remember watching that. I was like, holy fuck. What the fuck?
It's crazy times, man. All over the world right now. Shit's popping off. I feel like that shit didn't make it more on the news here because people are already so freaking out about coronavirus stuff.
Right.
They were basically just like, world news? What world news?
Right.
They were like, what's
America.
Lebanon? They were like, Leba who, motherfucker?
Well, I didn't even know Beirut. I thought Beirut was a country, but it's in Lebanon.
Yeah, see, like, I don't know where these places are. You know, I'm not from there. So it's like, yeah, that's one of those things that would be completely lost on me. If it doesn't make it into mainstream world news, I'm like, what's going on in Lebanon? Leba what? Where? Leba where? Fucking.
And you ain't black.
I don't know. Like, I don't know where that is. You think they're keeping up on our news? Probably not. They're probably just like stupid Americans.
Yeah, they probably still think Elvis is alive.
Yeah. They're probably like Trump haircuts funny.
Right.
Like, you know.
No, that honestly, dude, that shit's like no joke. Cause like there's countries. I had to explain this to my old lady. I was like, there's still tribes out there that have no contact with like the world.
Yeah, they have no idea. Like,
and they're
there's no.
still having banana leaves as fucking cock holders. You know.
It's very true.
Yeah, they'll fucking throw spears at helicopters and shit.
Yeah, they're
like,
for sure out there.
Sky demons.
Well, it was like that. There was that story where those missionaries went. They were trying to spread the word of Jesus to those indigenous tribes on that island.
Yeah, bro.
You remember that shit? Oh, that was some of the funniest shit that's fucking ever happened in our.
And like the translators couldn't even translate to the tribe people because it's like
They didn't make it there. They got murdered.
Oh, those people.
Yeah,
oh,
there's
okay.
a bunch of different ones.
Okay.
Unfortunately, this shit happens constantly because people are stupid.
Well,
But yeah. So there was fucking this group of missionaries. I wish I could remember where it was. They were going to this some island, and the whole thing was they were on a mission, you know, to spread the word of Jesus, and to some indigenous tribes, and they didn't even make it to the land. And they were told multiple times by the people who, like, you know, live around that area that were like, do not go to those islands.
Yeah.
They will fucking kill you. And they even warn people that aren't from that area not to go there because the people there have no immunity towards, like, foreign diseases.
God damn.
Because they're obviously they're unvaccinated. Nobody goes there.
Yeah.
They're untouched civilization. So yeah, it's just as dangerous for them as it is for you. Because they will kill you before you even get to land. And if you do make it to land, you being there could kill them. So, but yeah, they didn't make it to land. They got fucking bow and arrowed in the face. Like, dead.
That's some shit like...
Straight.
Were they cannibals?
I'm not sure.
That'd be some like green hell cannibal holocaust shit.
It happened a few years ago, so I don't know what to look up to find it.
Oh,
But it
okay.
was some of the funniest shit. Like, the memes about it were fucking hysterical. There would just be like these like fucking people like on a fucking thing with like some fucking spears, like, rah! Then there'd just be like these 3 white people on a boat, like fucking like, I think this is gonna go well, you know? Like, oh dear. Oh, it was great, man. It was so much fucking fun. I was surprised Richard hasn't got a hold of us yet. We'll probably end up doing a separate episode of the little Richard.
I'm surprised your buddy didn't come.
He's still coming.
Oh, okay. I wish we could show people music. You know what I mean? I wish
Same. We can make music, but
we could.
you know what we can go ahead and do? I don't know if we're gonna come back or not. Just in case we don't come back for this episode, I want you guys to always remember our contact information, mypodcastbettergmail.com. We're gonna take a short break, and we might even come back and fuck around, do some music or whatever. We've covered a lot of heavy stuff that I didn't plan on covering though, so now I gotta go do drugs to forget about it.
And if you guys ever want to like learn more about like punk music and like the subgenres, just hit me up on like TikTok, Dark Allfather.
All right, you should spell that.
Yeah, you should put it in your little caption thing.
All right,
'cause you're the
yeah,
editor.
but like for the people who make it this far,
Oh,
you should
right.
spell it for them.
Yeah, DARKALLFATHER.
There you go.
No spaces.
Check that out on TikTok, and we might be back. And if we don't, remember.
The wrong kid died.
And if this isn't your favorite podcast,
And you ain't black.
And just remember, it's okay to be gay. I couldn't say that with a straight face.
Don't they teach you anything at homo school?
all right, later.